So today we're going to talk about spraying casings. In any sort of new development, you always want things to look as good as possible. And one thing customers ask us to do is spray their casings so that's nice and smooth. A lot of people don't realize the work that actually goes into it. It's 90% prep and 10% spraying. One thing we have to do is we have to fill all the nail holes in after it's installed, so we can't pre-paint it. There's a lot of misconceptions that you can pre-paint the trim and stick it up afterwards. So you have to do it after it's on. So you fill all your nail holes in, and then we caulk the edges in against the wall so you have a nice smooth transition. And that's a matter of having the right size bead and a wet rag to actually get it nice and smooth. Then we have to sand it too. Although the casings are already smooth when we put them on, we pre-sand them before we spray them so it gets any little burrs or imperfections out of it. And then we spray it with a specific type of tip. We use a fine finish tip, so it's designed to go on so that it sits down smoothly. We also thin out the paint a little bit and put some additives into it so it actually smooths itself out more. That's when you're using more of a latex product. We can also use lacquers, which is more the older way of doing things, but it's starting to become less common now. Latexes are much more healthy, and with the new products that are out there, you can get a very similar look with latex as opposed to using lacquer. So that's basically how we do casings. It's not just simply put it on and start spraying it, as some people think. It's actually quite a process, and most of it's just actually setting it up. The spraying, once you have it set up and ready to go, it's actually quite easy.